for a week from Visit Levi. Then from us, you will get a private cocooning trip, and then there will still be foraging and food experience in the Arctic Nature by Arctic Frontier, friends of ours as well. So these are the prizes that you can win if you are the lucky one who sends the most smashing tree hugging picture. But once more, welcome to the forest. Let's start showing our competitors. But first we'll start off by introducing the honorable judges. They are behind me. Does Mr. Cameraman find the judges? Here we go. So we start with Hugh. Hugh used to work as a nature and forest therapist in the Highlands of Scotland, and inspired by our World Championships, he ran the Scottish Tree Hugging Championships in 22, 23 and 24. Hugh currently works as the Recovery Through Nature lead in a residential rehab for people experiencing drug and alcohol problems, a job he really loves as he's outside most of the time. Hugh's all the way from Scotland. Welcome, Hugh. Then there's Agnieszka Olek. Aggie is from Poland, but she lived for many years in London, where she also met Paul. Paul is here as well, taking care of their dog Gooseberry. After many years of working in busy corporations, they decided to find another way of living. They came here to Levi for a holiday almost 10 years ago, and after just one day here, they looked at each other and said, "This is the place. This will be our home." So for 7 years now, they have been running their bed and breakfast called Foxfires, living with nature and loving every minute of it. Woo! And then we have Raisa Raekallio. As it happens, she happens to be my sister as well, so kind of part owner of the forest. Raisa is a Lapland-born visual artist, living and working in the village of Sirkka, 15 kilometers from Halipu Forest, so where we live as well. And in her art, she draws her inspiration from northern swamps and trees, different scents and smells of different seasons, and the all-piercing mystery of life. She loves a good porcini risotto and pulla. Everybody loves pulla. And if you haven't tried pulla, you have to try that. And our logo is, by the way, drawn by Raisa as well. So the happy tree is from Raisa from a few years ago. And then we still have our line judge, Dima. Dima actually used to compete as well. But he's our line judge and responsible for counting trees and seconds. Dima first competed here in 2020 and astonished everyone with his acrobatic skills, climbing up a tree like a giant squirrel. Now he's here to make sure everybody keeps to the rules. So you see that we got the biggest guy as the line judge. So if you're going to give any trouble, then you're going to have to deal with Dima. So here were our judges. Well, then we have our contestants representing their home countries and areas. Some of our guys have already competed before with us in previous championships, and some are completely new to tree hugging. So we have everything here today. Our world record holding contestant from Ghana, he couldn't be here because he didn't get his visa sorted in time. So that's a real shame. Otherwise, we would have had Africa represented as well. But this year, as said, we are proud to welcome Nuria. Nuria is not going to compete today. We have another Spanish contestant. But Nuria is here from last year's online tree hugging world championships, as well as Hannah, who won in Scotland. So Hannah is also here. But let's introduce everyone. So we will start with Hannah. Hannah's surname is conveniently Willow. And she comes from Scotland, where she won last year's Scottish tree hugging championship. She is an early years teacher, children's author, and also hosts mindfulness and well-being workshops in her community. She has been tree hugging since she learned to climb a tree. So she has so many koala-like childhood memories of trees. So welcome, Hannah. Then we have Barbara. Barbara is over there. Barbara is from New York City and an experienced yoga teacher of several yoga styles. Loves to incorporate different things in, like sound bowls, crystals, essential oils, and Reiki in her classes. Barbara is a spontaneous tree hugger, loving to connect with the wisdom of the trees when she can. And this is her first time participating in the Tree Hugging World Championships, representing USA, and she's excited to be participating. Then we have Pino from Spain. Her name means pine tree in Spanish. Oh, this is so convenient as well. And she loves nature. She tries to transfer this passion for nature in her personal life and research focus on brown bear ecology. I can't pronounce it properly. Then we have Antti and Mahti. Nyt on teidän vuoro. Voit vilkuttaa kameralle joko. Hyvä. Antti and Mahti are father and son team from Rovaniemi, Finland. In a way, trees have been hugging and supporting Antti his entire life, so it's time to hug them back. And what better way to do this as a father and son team? Antti and Mahti were coming last year as a team, but then the toddler got sick just before the competition, so Antti had to participate alone. But this does mean that the team does have some experience in the competitive tree hugging. See? Mahti definitely has the right attitude here. I think that they're going to be a dangerous team. Livia next. Here we have Livia. Livia has lived in many countries, but today she's representing her home country, Hungary. She's a sustainability consultant, currently helping Living Future Europe to spread the knowledge around regenerative design approaches. She is also devoted to the topic of mental fitness, working with her husband Colin for Booked Wild. And this brings her to the tree hugging competition. She is a beginner, but feels a connection to the forests and trees and can't wait to meet like-minded people. There we have Livia. Then we have Colin. Colin represents England, where he is originally from, but he's fortunate to call Finland his second home. Professionally, he works as a digital marketer in the tourism, and he recently founded Booked Wild. So it's a platform that you share together. And his goal is to create more independence for businesses, so they're not reliant on online travel agents, while getting more people off their screens and out into the wild. So he's also a beginner at tree hugging. Then there's Eevu. Where is Eevu? Here we have Eevu. Eevu from Turku, Finland. She describes herself as a very ordinary Finnish woman who loves joy, deep conversations, and reliable friends. Her soul rests in the forest. That's definitely a very good Finnish woman thing. And next to Eevu, we have Sirkku. Sirkku is a lively Karelian that lives this moment with joy and happiness, and the forest gives her harmony and love. She came here with her soul friend Eevu. They planned their trip to Kittilä to visit Särestönimi and other interesting art galleries, which there are, by the way, a few here in this area. And now they are happy to join the tree hugging event. Having never been to any world championships, she now gets to join one and perhaps even win. Then we have Petra and Michaela. Petra and Michaela are sisters from Vienna, Austria. This is already their third holiday in Levi, and they've even booked their fourth one. So long story short, they absolutely love it here and want it to be some part of something special this time. They are complete beginners when it comes to tree hugging. It's their very first time joining something like this. That's why they are really excited and curious to see what everyone else will be doing. Since this was kind of a spontaneous decision for them, they didn't really have time to prepare or practice, but they'll do their best. That I believe. Then we have Helia. Oh, clappity clap first. Helia was born in the countryside in the eastern Lake Finland and has connected with nature ever since, being thankful for every berry and mushroom. She has also always formed friendships with trees. Helia. Then we have Julia, back there. Julia is also representing England, and while this may be a new sport for Julia, she has always enjoyed being outdoors, doing sports such as orienteering. But it's a little bit different than what we've been doing today, but welcome, Julia. Lara is this year's Italian participant. She says of her nature relationship, I like being immersed in nature. It makes me feel alive. That is good. Nature is alive. Zaira represents the beautiful country of Mexico. She enjoys being in the nature because sometimes she needs strength for moving on and contemplating life. And this is, of course, what nature can offer. Welcome, Zaira. Then we have Nilofar, representing Iran. She says, nature is the house and trees are our hosts. I agree with that. Welcome, Nilofar. And then we still have Marita. Marita comes from Helsinki, Finland. She lives next to a forest and has a special tree to hug to get inspiration from. A tree that looks like a pregnant lady. Forest is my home, says Marita. Now, everybody's introduced. We are ready to start competing. Right. So, first, quickly the rules, so that everybody at home knows it as well. I've been telling the competitors already, contestants. First, we have speed hugging. Speed hugging is in 1 minute, as many trees as you can, but minimum 5 seconds per tree. So you can't just go around tick, tick, tick. You have to really hug the tree. Second sport is dedication. Dedication means that you really have to put your soul into it. Show the judges. They're very, very tight, those judges. You have to be really, really showing your love. Show your passion for nature. Show your love for trees. And also 1 minute. We're going to have 3 of you at the same time, 4 in the last group. And the judges walk around and they look at all of your performances, hugging performances, and then they give you points. Then the last one is freestyle. So whatever you can come up with, knock yourself out. As I've said, the point is keep it family friendly and inclusive. So without further ado, we start with Hannah. Now, this is the competing area. Please don't bump into the camera. We start from here. Does our line judge Dima have his watch ready? So, we go. Everybody ready?
This is United. Start picture.
1, 2, 3, hug. think Hannah more than flies. She is an actual. Those trees, you see there's some flags from last year which Anja made. So now we have 2024 and 25 at the same time. I think that
Stefan comment
going badly,
live.
and all the trees get love.
Probably
Pine trees and birch trees and
for now and try to get a picture as possible.
5 seconds or time. Well done, Hannah. Woo! Seven trees. Now Barbara's turn. You don't have to fly like that. Is there any sound? Is there any sound from Mr. Cameraman? Mr. Cameraman is, by the way, my husband Stefan, who is Mr. Campfire Barista normally, but now he's Mr. Cameraman. After this competition, he will be making incredible coffees for everybody there by the fire. And before that time, he's going to be fiddling with all the buttons and trying to make all the sound and picture come through. Okay. When you can't wait, you're sort of waiting. Almost ready. Any sound coming? Now when I'm talking? Okay. Well, we're still waiting for some sort of picture. This is what happens when there's no professionals to do this. Do we have enough cameras and enough sound? Oh, no picture at all, or? Okay. Well, I'm still going to bore you with that. But the online competition, you can all take part in. That is still for 1 week. Oh, good. I forgot to tell you that. 1 week from now still, you can take part in the online competition. So until the last Saturday of this month, you can still post your best tree hugging picture online. And with tree hugging, hashtag tree hugging 2025 and tagging Halipu. That way we will see it and all the rest of the world will see it. And you can win wonderful prizes if you happen to be the lucky one that wins. Okay, do we now have enough cameras working? Wonderful. Now I have to go like, oh, no, you don't need to be nervous anymore. So, Barbara's turn. Is Dima ready? Dima is ready. Okay, well then we go. Ready, steady, hug. Barbara is also smart. Start from right here. USA. They are counting their 5 seconds. Because just like with Hannah, if Barbara doesn't hug minimum 5 seconds, it's not counted. And Dima is a serious judge who will make sure that you really hug the minimum time. I think Barbara is doing well. I think she's already practicing the dedication at the same time. Ooh. 6. Oh, one less than Hannah. Well, that's true. And it's difficult to compete against the fairy.
It's hard to count. It is difficult to compete against the fairy.
Well done, Barbara. Then we have Pino. Excellent. So now Dima is ready. Tino is ready. Okay. Very good. So 1, 2, 3, hug. Everybody's starting here now. Well done. Now we are taking a different route, which might not be a stupid decision. Might be that there's more trees to hug on this side. Pino kind of disappears into the tree. She's sort of showing the dedication at the same time, isn't she? Yeah, she's camouflaged. Nice going, Pino. Birch tree and a pine tree. Nice hugging. How many? 7. Yaha. First year we had Stefania from Italy, and I think she ran maybe 15. Well, that can't have been. Then she was. I think she was cheating a little bit, but she was really fast. Nonni, sitten on Antti ja Martin vuoro. Kyllä. Paikoillanne, valmiinanne, hep! Hyvä. Hyvä Mahti. Hyvä. Oikein hieno. What a wonderful hug that is. Yeah, go ahead. You can do that. I wouldn't be surprised if they got at least 1.5 points per hug, because there's like one big hugger and one small hugger. One half a hugger. Hyvä. Very good hugging. See? Excellent hugging. I think Antti is a tad bit, has a tad bit unfair competitive edge here, but about 0.5 meter high. But ei haittaa, anna mennä vaan. Hyvä. Well done. Hyvä Antti ja Mahti. 7. Yeah. Right. Well, they are a bit difficult to beat, I'm afraid. Then we have Livia next. Livia is ready. And is our judge Dima ready? If Livia is ready, then I say, ready, set, hug. She also has the fairy step. They're flying from one tree to another. Proper hugs, these are. Birch tree gets a hug. Oh, and the dead tree gets a hug. That's a good thing as well. These Arctic pine trees, they grow really slowly. So even a small tree might be a lot older than you think. Here we go. How many more? There's the next one. And then still, I think Livia is doing pretty well in the... Well done, Livia. How many trees was that? Ay, 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 ay. See, this is Dima for you. Oh, the other small tree hugger didn't want mommy to be hugging trees. Well, you can go. Yes, absolutely. You're allowed. So now we go. Oi, oi, oi. Don't fall. Okay. 1, 2, 3, hug. Oi, oi, oi. My heart is in my neck. How do you say that? Oh, I'm so worried that they will fall. Oi, oi, oi. That is also excellent double hugging. Nice going. The difficult thing is, of course, when you have to pick and decide with 2 people which tree to hug. So that makes it a little bit slower, but all the more impressive. I think this is easier to do with the pine trees because otherwise the top hugger is between the branches there. Well done! What was the number, did you hear? 6. Well hugged. Eevu's turn next. Is Eevu ready? You've got your hugging gloves on?
Yes.
Very good. Is our line judge ready? So we go ready, steady, hug. And here we go. Ah, you're starting with the small pine tree. Well done. Aha, this is the first one this year. These are all counted as long as they're 5 seconds. Then next, Mr. Cameraman has to stay away from the hugger. But it will be over. Very good hugs. Eevu is doing quite a few, I think, if the 5-second rule is kept. Very good. Well done. Hyvä Eevu. How can it be? How is that possible? Oh well. But it's good. That means that the competition stays tight. Sirkku's turn. Noni, you stretched your ready as you can be. Dima is ready. 1, 2, 3, hug. Sirkku saw what Eevu did and starts with the same technique. No time consuming running in between, but then going straight from tree to tree. Now we go for the pine trees. Next one. Yeah. And then some small ones in between. We are still quite close to the... we have a whole horde of small ones there. But then she goes for a big one. And how many? I was thinking that this would be... Yeah, but that's good. The competition stays tight. Excellent. Well done. Next we have Petra. Petra ready to hug. Okay, Dima ready? 1, 2, 3, hug. Going for the next ones. Keep counting in your head. It's a bit like those competitions, where you have to what was it on the telly sometimes? You could win more money when you have to count to 1 minute or something. Yeah. Entry. Dima ready? Ready? Well, I wanted to beat your sister so bad. Yes. Nice ones to hug. And Mikaela is going quick as well. I think she has a nice line from here. Straight line, not much running. Smart planning. Well done. You are fast Austrians, I tell you that. I think this... Yeah. How many? 8. Ha! Well done. Both Petra and Mikaela have 8. Helia's turn. Noni? Ready, set, hug. There goes Helia. Helia is also a fairy. Yeah, she was almost running too fast, but then she kept the 5-second rule anyways. That's a good wrapping technique. Wrap hugging. I think Helia's hat also suits tree hugging very well. Sort of, it's a perfect color. Yeah, it's like an autumn forest color. But we'll see if she will be able to beat the Austrian sisters. Very good. 6 we have. 6. Julia's turn. Now we'll see. Maybe she will be fast as lightning. Okay? Ready, set, hug. I see the spring in her steps. That's fast running at least. As long as she can keep to the 5-second rule, she might be the serious contestant. I think I see dedication in here as well. So far, all of the contestants have had a really good dedication in their hugs as well. Seems very promising for the next sport, which is indeed dedication. Small ones. 7. Seems that 8 at the moment is the limit. Well, Lara, are you ready? And is Dima ready? Well, then it's ready, set, hug. Lara starts in the close by tree as well. That may have been a bit fast hug. Italian seconds are the same length as the other European. Remember that, Lara. Or I think that time runs faster in Italy. The only thing we need to worry about is, are there 5 seconds? But the dedication was definitely there. 5. Well done. The Italian seconds were slightly faster. Then it's Zaira's turn. Are you ready to hug? Yeah. Are the Mexican seconds a bit slower than the Italian? Ready, set, hug. Again, we see beautiful dedication. That was a long run between the trees, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think Zaira is definitely going to be in the same category as the other contestants. So anything can still happen. Time! Well, 7. Well done. So slightly faster Mexican seconds as well. Then Nilofar.
I need to discuss about something with the judge.
How long the seconds are?
Just 2 seconds. Is there any law against group hug holding more than one tree at the same time? No, that's allowed. You can only get one. Oh, okay. I was trying
That
to
was a
be
smart thought, though. Yeah, that's true. You have to you have to have a child on your neck. Oh yeah, that was one time. Are you ready, Nilofar?
Okay.
Yeah. Ready,
Yes.
set, hug. Oh, she's fast as lightning. I think that Nilofar had the fastest start so far. But does she have 2 fast seconds as well? That's the question. It's going pretty well. Picking the next tree to hug, that also always takes time. Yes, but she has wonderful dedication as well. As long as she doesn't trip over Mr. Cameraman. Six. Well done, Nilofar. And the last one for the speed hugging is Marita. Are you ready?
Always.
Always ready to hug trees.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, hug. Marita starts from close by. As Finns are usually pretty slow at doing stuff, but sometimes our seconds are a bit fast as well. Well hugged. Here we get small ones. Small trees get hugs. Well done. 8! Oi, oi, oi. Marita is now. Yeah. Competition is getting tighter. Well, that was the speed hugging. And now to the more important part, which is the dedication. So we're going to have 3 people per round. We start with Anna. Is yes, 1 minute. So you have to be busy with your watch again. So do we have Hannah here, Barbara, and Pino? Now there's no hurry. Now you can walk and pick the tree that you want, but don't spread too far apart so that the judges will find you. Don't disappear into the woods. So pick the tree that speaks to you. This is the dedication. So everybody takes their tree. And the purpose of this sport is to show your love and show your dedication to the trees. Everybody ready? Almost ready? Barbara, switch because this one has more Barbara's feeling. Yeah. Okay. And now the time to hug starts now. 1 minute. And judges are going to walk around, judging the dedication to the tree. After this comes the freestyle, and this is the dedication. Here we get 3 different kinds of performances. Barbara is going for the yoga hug. Pino is going for the disappearing into the tree hug. And Hannah is definitely not disappearing into the tree. She goes for the, I think there's hands of several people. I think there's plenty of hands around this tree. It's a dancing hug, says Mahti. Time! 1 minute hug. Thank you very much. Beautiful hugs. Well hugged, everybody. Next up, Antti ja Mahti. Then Livia and Colin. Livia and Colin, are you also ready to hug? I think that this is the kids, this one. So all of you can now, nyt saatte mennä ja valita sopivan puun. You can go and pick a tree that you want. That's not a bad thing. Is Dima ready? Excellent. So everybody's ready hugging. The hugging starts now. Whee! This is the children's acrobatic team. Oi, oi, oi. I think that Antti and Mahti are doing some heavy metal hugging. Then we have Colin and his half-meter partner. They are both showing wonderful dedication. Cameraman is hugging the ground. Oh, this is excellent hugging. And then we have Livia with 2 extra huggers. This beautiful dedication from everybody. Time! Hyvä! Well done! Excellent dedication, everybody. Those were beautiful hugs. Well done. Hyvin halattu, Mahti. Ja korkealta halasit. Huhhuh. Are next people ready? Next up, we have Eevu, Sirkku, and Petra. Okay, there is going. So well, then we take Mikael as well. So Eevu and Sirkku, since they are soul friends, they are going to be hugging together. And I wouldn't be surprised if the sisters will be hugging together as well. No, you can hug any way you want. This is dedication. As long as it's dedicated. This is handy. First we had like the kids team and now we have like the sisters and soul sisters team. Everybody ready? Dima ready? So then we start hugging now. We have a choreography. Excellent dedication from both of them. And this is, of course, they are dedicated to the tree and to each other. So there's double dedication. I see concentration and I see dedication and I see a lot of love in these hugs. And you see that the judges are walking with their papers and pens. Time's up. Beautiful hugs, ladies. Very well hugged. The judges are busy eating blueberries. Then we have Helia, Julia, and Lara. Everybody ready? Now you can pick any tree you want, as long as you show dedication. Yeah, go ahead, pick your tree. Sä saat, voi ihan valita kyllä, ihan vapaasti minkä haluaa. Has everybody found the tree for them? The right tree to hug? I think this might be a sporty hug here. Okay, time starts now. Ooh. I don't think I've seen this hugging technique before that Julia is showing here. So everybody at home, you can feel inspired when you're going to send us your online tree hugging pictures. You see good examples here. I see beautiful dedication from all. Dedicated to the trees. Beautiful, beautiful. Almost ready with the hugs. And the time is up. 1 minute has been hugged. Thank you. Well done. Beautiful dedication. Then it's the last three for the dedication. We have Zaira, Nilofar, and Marita. You're going to trip each other over. But this is not speed hugging, so this is dedication. Now you can go and pick your favorite tree. Pick the tree that speaks to you, or group of trees. Yeah, here you get to hug many trees at the same time. But you go all at the same time. Pick your favorite tree or group of trees. As long as you're able to show your dedication. Okay, does the time start? Time starts now. Dedication is shown here. Oh, I see lovely tree cuddles here. The judges are walking around. They are giving their points to all of our 3 huggers. So at the moment we have Mexico, Iran and Finland on stage. And the great thing here is that you see that it doesn't matter where you come from, but the love for trees is universal, eh? Beautiful hugs. And the cameraman is almost hugging the ground again. Time's up. Well done, everybody. This was the dedication. Thank you for all of your beautiful dedicated hugs. Well done. Excellent dedication, everybody. So now we have the last sport left. And this is freestyle. Freestyle, we have seen the most special hugs in this one. So we are very curious to see what we are going to see this year. We're going teams. So we go with Hannah, Barbara, and Pino. Are you guys ready for your hugs? Almost. Pino is there, and Barbara, you can go and pick your tree. So this one, freestyle, you can pick how you want to hug. Everybody has their tree. That is okay. We get at least one of the judges there. Yeah. Good idea. I will come close by as well so that the people hear what is being spoken here. Well, then, yeah, if the Mr. Cameraman. Yeah. Okay, the time starts now.
So I was going to read the poem Birches by Robert Frost, but instead wanted to share a little story. I have a group of childhood friends who call ourselves Birches. There's a whole history behind that. And the genesis of this poem is about, as an adult, finding your childness. So I wanted to share a few pictures of my birch friends. This first picture is in the park that I grew up in Inwood Park in New York City. Before we took a trip to Finland, we all planted some birch seeds. The trees didn't really take off, but that's the picture. And then second picture is, I found out about this championship in 2020. We did take a picture in 2020 of us hugging a tree, but since it was COVID, we kept our distance. And then when I told my birch friends we were doing this, my friend sent me the tree that has grown in the last 5 years. And her words were, that tree we all hugged took off, it felt the love. And this is the Carolina snowbell. It's not a birch, but so that's what I wanted to share. Let's do a birch tree.
Thank you, Barbara. What a beautiful hug. And here we meantime have some serious group hugging going on. Hug dancing. And then we have a yoga hug that was excellent as well. So if you want to join the group hug as well, you can do that as well. But the time is already over, but I think that we'll. And then it's time for the last seconds of this hug, because we're well over 1 minute already. But it's nice when everybody gets to hug each other anyways. Well hugged. The first freestyle was here. Then we go to Antti and Mahti, Livia, and Colin. And now again, kids teams get to join. Everybody gets to come. So now, pick your favorite tree and knock yourself out. Not literally. Yeah, Mahti wants to hug a tree very far. Okay, ready to start? One hugger is hugging mom instead of a tree, and that's completely fine. Please start. Oh, oi, that's hugrobatics. So there's some. Yeah, I think that Team Finland is doing some serious heavy metal hugging here. And here we have a proper family hug as well. Excellent freestyling here. Well hugged, everybody. Thank you. Hyvin halattu. I think that the kids teams did some serious hugging there. Well, then we have Eevu, Sirkku, Petra ja Mikaela. I assume that if you want to. Okay. But you can still do it at the same time if you want to. I mean, not the same tree, but since if they are doing the hugging as a pair, then you can just pick. Okay. They pick the best spots in the sun. Do we need a microphone there? Okay. Not necessary. So this poem is going to be hidden from the audience. Go ahead, please start your hug. That was a good poem. Did you already? Go ahead. Go ahead. Hug for the ladies all over the world. I think that I can see where this is going. Red-lipped hug. Here we go. Thank you. Good time. I was sure that you're going to kiss the pine and leave like lipstick marks on it. That's true. And you've got beautiful, beautiful, what are they called? Masks. Forest masks. Now, Mikaela, Helia, and Julia. And well, Lara can go in this one as well because we have 4 in one team. Yeah? 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 You can. So then Lara is then you go for the next one. So this time there's, Mikaela, Helia, and Julia. Pick your trees, please. Everybody found a tree already? Yeah. Go ahead and start. Ooh, blind dating with a tree. She's chatting up the tree. What do I do if she takes along one of our trees when she goes back to Austria? Ooh, wow, and here's some acrobatics. My goodness. Wow, that's some impressive acrobatics in both directions. Don't get stuck between the trees. Well done, but you're not allowed to take one of our trees back home.
Oh, don't.
You have to come back here to visit it.
All the more reason to come back here.
Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. Well done. Excellent freestyle hugging, people. And then it's the last ones. Zaira, Nilofar, and Marita. Oh, and Lara, of course, because you are hugging together. You guys ready? Yeah. Then pick your tree. Yeah. Marita myös. Radalle. There's more poems here. So we're going to walk around a bit. So we start. Nilofar is doing a dance. The dancing hug. We have an Iranian dancing hug. We have a Mexican double hug. They're sandwiching the tree. That is also a good, excellent hug as well. And then Marita, I would need to have the microphone there, but I'm not sure if you're going to have to read it loud. Yes. Go ahead, Marita.
The fairy running in the street, touching stones, touching clouds with her tiny feet. Did you see a big fat giant leaping from its cave, seeing beauty, seeing grace? and making him to pray. You see the little armor swinging in the sky, shooting arrows, shooting hearts, making them fall cycle cloud. Did you see the little fairy tickling with her face, touching his spear and touching his heart exactly in the right place? Did you see the big fat giant smiling with his eyes, touching her face, touching her grace, and kissing all the skies?
Thank you, everybody. Well done. Beautiful freestyle hugs. Here we are. We are ready. You have all shown your skills. Well done. Now it is up to the judges to decide who wins what. So now what we are going to do, I don't know how Mr. Cameraman is planning to do this, but
I give somebody else the camera and I give you this other mic. Oh no, I give you the other microphone.
okay.
Interviews close enough.
Very good. So if
is there a volunteer to take this camera?
or maybe if you want to then hang out with the rest of the competitors, because it's going to take a moment. So Sofia takes the. Here we go. And can I get rid of this mic? This is the technical re-coordination of all of the professional and unprofessional gear that we have here. So what happens now, if you can hear my voice at least, then now the lovely contestants are going to go and eat some yummies. There's, for instance, some marshmallows that I've made. And then Stefan is going to make some coffee, and then there's all of that stuff. And meanwhile, we're going to, do I get rid of this? Yes.
Ask here, Rita now.
Then. Oikein hyvä. So then I will continue with this. And I'm going to, okay. Yeah. Here still. Okay. Excellent. So now the judges are gathering. You see them over there. They're going to do some serious deciding what to, who the winner is. Look, they have to do some counting as well. This is, and then they have to remember who did what. So this is a very serious task. Liza is going to get help counting from his son. That's very friendly. The middle-aged lady brain doesn't have to work too many things out in this case. Sorry, she's my sister. So what we are going to now do, let's chit chat with a couple of people, because actually we have here this time Shuna. Might you have a moment to chit chat with us?
Scotland, and we were very inspired by the Scottish tree hugging that Hugh Asher had put on, and decided that we would love to do it as well, and then was introduced to Rita, and this is actually the first time we've met in person, and I feel like I'm meeting an old friend, which is really lovely. And we have put on the Scottish tree hugging competition last year, and then this year we're putting on the Scottish tree hugging tournament on the 7th of September. So if you're in Glasgow or anywhere, or even flying in, come and enter our competition, the Scottish tree hugging tournament. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram, and we just want to spread the word and the love as well for nature and the healing, for nature and the healing we need to heal the planet and to heal the pain within ourselves that we're all, I think, holding. This pain of the earth is in pain, And I think we all hold the pain, and we need some space to be able to actually grieve, but also to play and to love and give our love to nature and the trees particularly.
Yeah, it's really funny because, of course, we started here in our forest. You know, it was the first COVID year,
Yes.
and nobody could come here, of course, which is why I actually dared to start, because I thought that if nobody can travel here, then I don't need to worry about that. You know, I just gathered the friends around from the village, and then we started hugging. But what I really love is that you took over in Scotland, and that's actually what other people can do as well elsewhere in the world. So we're still in the business of business in the process of setting up the World Tree Hugging Association. And everybody around the world, if you feel inspired, you can also make your own competition. Just contact us, and we'll help you to the beginning.
And we can all be joining one another in how to set it up and the best ways, and guiding each other, giving each other advice. And we can all do this together all around the world. It would be so beautiful.
Now, I'm really looking forward to also seeing the online competition pictures, of course. We get them from, for instance, from Argentina. We have now been getting a lot of entries. So I'm really curious to see who's going to win, and if we get actually somebody from Argentina or from anywhere else. I mean, it's up to you if you send your best pictures.
We shout out also to Lottie, who won the children's last year in Glasgow. And right now she's going to be hugging a famous ash tree in Glasgow. It's on Argyle Street. There's a big ash tree. And so her and Vicky, my co-host, they're hugging right now. So yeah, I hope you're having a lovely hug.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Anyways, there's a lot of, I think, also relatives and friends of the contestants watching. But I think we're going to now, in between, go and have a little hug. I'm going to have a little hug with the people who are watching. Thank you, Shuna. Let's go. Oh, I wasn't allowed to go too far from the speaker. So let's pick that one. That's probably close enough. We can't go too close to the judges, otherwise we will, like, the people will hear it before the results come out. But maybe I'll show you guys how to hug trees. It's not exactly very difficult. You don't have to do anything special, but it is going to be really good for you. So there's these things called phytoncides that trees emit. Pine trees are really good in that. These are etherical oils, basically. And they come out into the air from the tree. But they actually respond with the human body. And this is not just, you know, hippie stuff, but actual real research science. So they are chemical compounds that respond, that the human body responds to. And what when we breathe in the phytoncides, so the etherical oils of the trees, our cortisol level goes down, the white cell count goes up, so basically the stress response of the body calms down. So this is a really, really cheap way of taking care of your body and your mind. I said there's nothing difficult to it. I would say when you hug a tree, you have to know what kind of tree you're hugging. If you only have like cactuses, don't go and do it like this. But you know, if they are trees that you can hug, trees that you know, press your chest against the tree. That's one. Breathe in the tree. There's a couple of good things. The phytoncides that I was just mentioning, that's one thing. And then what you also get is you're in contact with the microbes of the forest. That's also really super good for you. Also in the forest ground, the microbes that you're getting. This is really wonderful. You know, it's kind of, when you get used to hugging trees, you kind of get hooked on it. So you get used to using this method for calming down in stressful moments. That's really good for people who happen to be, for instance, organizing tree hugging events where they are using their own cameras to film it, or phones to film it, and not everything necessarily runs the way it's supposed to. So I'm really using this moment to calm myself down as well. But yeah, nothing specifically difficult, but do go out and do it. That's where you can get the benefits from it as well. Another thing that we may be going to do here now, since you're out here with me, and since the judges are not ready yet, look, come. This is what we have here. You see what we have here on the ground? These are the Arctic blueberries here. I don't know if you've noticed, but both the judges and the competitors or contestants have been walking around eating these things. These are like the ones that you get in the shop, but a lot smaller and a lot more potent. Here where we are now, we are here 175 kilometers above the Arctic Circle in a place called Levi. It's known as a skiing center, but this is our forest is about 10 kilometers outside it. And people come here in the autumn to pick berries, like cloudberries and these blueberries. And here in the Arctic area, all of the berries, they actually have a lot more vitamins and flavonoids than elsewhere. See, if you do this with the shop blueberry, it's going to be white from the inside. But this is how the Arctic berries look like. They're beautiful, full of vitamins. And they also got your mouth really dirty. So when you eat them, everybody's going to know what you've been eating. So this, over there, we're going to next go and check what we have there on the table. Because this is one of the things that we make marshmallows out of. Today, we have lingonberry, another berry that grows here. But you see that people are forking out their marshmallows.
And you come here and you tell me what you want. You can choose, of course, black coffee is possible. If you really want to, possible. You can have a latte, flat white, cappuccino, macchiatos. Then, of course, we have our house specialty. We have our own forest chai syrup. It's a chai syrup with birch leaves and juniper berries. You can have that either as a chai latte, so only the syrup and hot milk, or you can have a dirty forest chai latte. If you want the house specialty, take a dirty forest chai latte. That might take a moment. I try to work hard and help everybody, but just queue up. And, yes? Yeah? Yeah. Who's first?
I like them dark.
Very. And if somebody could put water in this one, it's not very hot. Yes. Yeah. Where are you from?
Glasgow, Scotland.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me.
So I bought the reefer, you know, the re-vehicle,
Only coffee,
the
black.
second
Are you
hand,
sure? I know
but they're like brand new. Can't
Yeah,
tell the
it's good there and take.
Oh, but they're so comfortable.
The black one I have for 5 years. This one,
Here,
no,
the
this
judges
is
are
espresso.
busy talking about
You can either have
dogs,
it like this black, or put some hot water in.
which is a very good. How was it to? How were the contestants this year? What did you think?
Very different, but super dedicated.
I saw that too. I found it very beautiful. There were all kinds of styles again. We have here Hugh. You can't film that because you can't show yet what he's doing. We can't let them know the scores yet. But he's doing clearly the maths professor's job there. Serious job. What did you think, Aggie?
Absolutely amazing. So we joined the first competition 5 years ago. Was that? And it's just so great to be on the other side and see people and see their love for nature, and it's so touching. Really, I'm quite sensitive, so I'm like, I had tears.
Yeah, I have the same problem. I was already crying in the morning, but I tried to cry it all out before the stream starts.
Yeah.
What do you think, Hugh? What is the how long is it going to take until the? Okay, see, we're almost ready with the Sorry, my English is disappearing. But let's go and look at the prizes. So actually, this year we have different kinds of prizes for different people. This is how we're going to crown the winner. It was so big. I made it yesterday, but I made it too big. So we're going to have to like try to make the winner not drown in it. Then we have here 3 prizes that our Scottish team has created. So there's going to be a prize for all of both the speed winner. Oh, I already know what's going to happen though. Then there's the dedication one. I think these are so funny. And then there is also the one for the freestyle. So we're going to. And here, what was this?
It's an old script that's found in Nordic countries, and I believe that is the symbol for pine, which the sticks are made out of. It's also ogham, so yeah, not runes, but older than runes.
Yeah.
It's usually on stone. It's always straight lines, so they can chisel. People in the Stone Age would chisel, or Bronze Age would chisel into stone. So that's the same.
That's cool. So this is what the participated. A ticket to the Levy Spa. So they're going to be after all this heavy competing here in the forest, getting dirty with the smoky fire and everything. They're going to get to wallop in the spa here in Levy. And then they also get a box of syrup from us as well. So they're going to now what they are getting from Stefan there by the fire, they're going to be able to get that as home as well. Oh wow, it's raining a little bit. So it's sunny and raining, with a beautiful weather for a tree hugging competition. I have to say that I'm really curious who is this year going to be the winner, because we saw some serious entries here. And I think that it might be difficult to beat the father-son teams, but I've also seen the imagination in the other ones as well. For instance, the colourful entry from Scotland. But for that, we have to still wait. You see that the judge is very busy there.
My international friends, like Italian,
That was one of the first things that I got famous for
English,
as a campfire risk. That was the oat milk macchiatos made. They were. Yeah. You want to
and that's it.
take that? Yeah,
We don't say, and we don't say, yeah,
Well, so in that case, let's see if we are going to be able to round up the participants. Hey, everybody, the judges are ready. Stefan. Steph, the judges are ready. And then you can shout at everybody to be quiet. Judges are ready. Now I think, judges, let's come here. There will be coffee afterwards. You don't need to rush. But everybody, now you have to take a seat for a second or stand somewhere where you can see the honorable judges. Now, first of all, thank you all for your fabulous entries. I really loved all of them, so that was beautiful work. Now, everybody who is here, the participants, I mean the contestants, everybody's a winner because you're all going to get a ticket to the bar where you get to like wallop tonight if you want to. And then you get some of that syrup that Stefan is putting in your coffees. But then there's also going to be the actual winner. The judges have gathered. You've been counting a lot, wrecking your brain. Yes. And first, there's going to be the 3 winners for each sport that we had.
Okay, so the speed hugging was probably the most difficult, and in fact it was impossible to work out an absolute winner because 3 people all hugged 8 trees. So we've got 3 winners, and you're going to have to share the prize, and we'll work out some way that you can post it to each other. So you all get it. You all get the prize for 4 months. So if Petra, Michaela, and Marita want to come to the front. Okay.
So each of our valiant competitors hugged 8 the 1 minute that they were allocated. So here is your shared prize. Here on the table, on the table.
So this is made from a piece of dried root from here in the Halipu forest.
No. Sophia, anna kertomaan mulle uusi salasana. Onko tabletti vielä päällä? So.
We okay?
Keeping the excitement going.
And the winner of the dedication category is Sarah from Mexico.
The dedication.
You do it.
Oh, Zaira? You want the dedication?
There we go.
Could somebody give me a milk packet?
Good job.
So for the third category, freestyle, this was fairly much a unanimous decision, and it went to Hannah from Scotland.
Thank you.
And now for a bit of suspense, I'll announce the overall winners in reverse order. So in third place, and you don't need to come up again, it was Hannah from Scotland. In second place, Michaela from Austria. And just sneaking ahead with an extra average point, so they scored 42.5. It was Auntie and Matty. So we should almost do this.
Sophia, kysymys te viiteko katsomaan?
Congratulations. Thank you, everyone. You can go back to drinking coffee.
Wow. May we have a couple of words from the sorry, it'll take a moment. It'll be hot in a moment. Miltä se tuntui puuta halata?
Okei.
Oliko hauskaa?
Voinko me tehdä asian jotain?
Oli hauskaa.
Mikä oli mukavin oli? Se kun justiin kilpaa.
Thank you. Marty's favorite part was when he was hanging upside down. No, oliko se hankalaa?
Lähemmäs vai?
Wasn't difficult at all.
Kerroksä, kuinka paljon ollaan harjoiteltu
Oletteko harjoitellut?
tänä aamuna?
Olette? Tänä aamuna? No mitä te teitte?
Onko se nyt hyvä?
Niinkö? This morning they were practicing and Matti was standing on his dad's shoulders. No entäs Antti, miltä tuntuu nyt olla maailmanmestari?
Pidättelen itkua.
Well, actually now I asked you to finish. Just say the name.
So, I'm holding my tears. It's not every day you win the world championship with your son, even though it's a playful team.
Those were beautiful words. Well done, well hugged. That was excellent competition.
Thank you. This oli...
Now, thank you everybody for watching. We are actually ready here. So this was a wonderful competition. I think we got an excellent winner. Next year, who knows? Maybe we'll see one of you here in the forest. Would be lovely. This wraps up the Tree Hugging World Championships 2025 live here in the forest. Please take part in the online competition by sending your best picture. There's been, maybe there's still a slide on the screen to show you where to go for more information, halipu.com. And go ahead, hug some trees. See you in the forest. Bye everybody. Hey, hey.